Hey guys, so I'm just testing the microphones. Please hold on. I want to see and make sure everything is working perfectly fine before we start, you know, going into the deep stuff. Um, and please just hold on the line. I'm not even sure if you can hear me, right? But I believe the live stream already started, right? Please hold the line. Uh, okay, with this live stream. Okay, so why is it not showing on the side? Okay. Uh, um, I really don't know, guys. Um, why is this thing not showing on my phone? I can't seem to find it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. No, it's already started. It's just, it's not. Then can I hear myself? Wait, please hold on the line. And let's see if I can hear myself. Is it okay? So I can hear myself. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So, please wait. Let's just check. Trying to see how fast it's recording. Yeah, so let's see. In terms of stream settings, you have low latency. That's cool. So the delay is probably like 5 seconds, maybe 10. Okay. I know it's been a very long time since I did this, but I love doing this. It's just life got in the way. Yo, you probably gonna do it for like a long time, maybe like 2 hours. Yeah. I just wanna see if I still got my thing on. I remember we were doing this. So what I'm trying to do is I wanna do something crazy. I wanna see how fast I can run an account if I decide that I wanna combat. I wanna only change the balance. Um, reset account. Gonna make it. We're gonna make this. Let's make it 50,000. 50,000 USD. Leverage. Yeah, we're gonna keep the leverage the same. Reset. History workout. Let's see what we can do on. We're not gonna use the 15-minute time frame for any. What we basically gonna do is gonna mark a range, right? So don't mind this. This is all me marking up my charts yesterday. Right, you can see I was marking up my charts, doing some analysis, doing some markups. Yep. And mark also today. Yeah, I believe I marked Friday too. Okay, so let me just clear this for y'all. Okay, that's out. Okay. I'm gonna leave this though. This one, the February gap, inversion February gap daily. I'm gonna leave that. What was that? Leaving that. You can delete that. Yeah, but work has been fun. I went to work today. Yesterday there was no work because it was youth day. And yeah, I have been making my sales. I'll still reach my target, exceeded my target for the week. And God's grace God has been gracious to me. Let's just put it that way. God has been gracious to me. His love is overflowing. He's always been gracious to me. Okay, I'm his favorite child. Always tell people that. Okay, so enough of that. With a marker range, right? So there's this low, and then there's this high. Let's look at the calendar. There's no important news. 8:30. That was the last news release. You can see this is New York time. So the PM session is actually about to start. So there's this low. All right. Let's see where the day started. Uh, let's move this down here. So the day started here. So price came, took the high. Then yeah, it's gonna take the slow. Most likely coming for the slow as well. If we came earlier on, we're gonna take the straight, but we're not here to rush. So let's see what Nasdaq is doing. Nasdaq is flying. Yeah, Nasdaq already like flew. I almost said fly, yo. Nasdaq already fly. My English. I just enjoy this. Like I enjoy doing this. Especially doing these lives. Like it's just been so long since I did one. Okay, look at this. There's a lot of equal highs there. Price is most likely going to come and target this. So this is probably most likely a false move. Where this day started here. As you can see, took this high, consolidated a lot in this fair value gap. Came, took the low, then it's in here. Right, it's using this one here. Yeah. It hasn't entered here yet. Just touched the top. Okay, let's go higher. You can see all of them are falling down. The day started there. Came, took the high, consolidated in here, fell down with some equal highs here. Let's see this. Familiar to what happened by NQ, right? You can see equal highs there. Let's took this high. The price is in here. Alright, took this low already. Yeah. Make it back. Move this to the front. Yeah. Delete that. Why is it not deleting? Delete. Delete. So this was Sunday's low. Okay, Sunday's low is taken. Okay. You know what? I just want to focus on the 1 minute time frame because the plan is I want to see how much I can run this account today with 50,000, right? Using what I'll deem as high probability trades. Let's put it that way. So I'm basically gonna be trading without a bias, so to say. Wait, did I mark the beginning of this day? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's go under 5 minutes. If price continues to go down, may go further than this. Right now, I wanna look for intermediate retracements. So I'm looking at this low. I'm looking at this level. Let's see. Look at this level here as well. All right. Look at this week. See how price reacts after it breaks this. I'm going to 2 p.m. Just watching. So we're gonna be remaining on the 1 minute. Here's the next stop. Stop anticipating a reversal. It's a bad habit. It's just I'm not taking the sell because price has already gone so far down, in my opinion, that in normal situation I would have preferred to take a sell up somewhere here in the middle of this range. The price already went further than that, like it took the low of the day. So I wouldn't advise anyone to trade in at this low unless you take a retracement trade into the range. Okay, there's some liquidity here. Alright, looking at this here, this is an important level. Yeah, so let's look at this level here. Let's make it light blue. Important level. Here, we look at this level here as well. Also, you need to gauge which one is stronger amongst the two, right? Look here, see how it broke here. Look here, look here, left the gap. Look here, see left the gap here as well. Look at this low. So this low is also of significance. See, failed, 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 closed, immediately came back up. So look how price reacts here. Don't rush. No, most of y'all would have rushed to take that entry. Oh, inversion for Vega. Oh my guy, relax. Let's put a 5 thing. I want it to be 5 only. Yes, it could be an inversion favor gap because the market makeup buy model is for me. But again, you need to be patient. You need to be relaxed. You need to relax. Okay, let's look up here. So you're going to use this range, right? So from here to this low, that will be the range, our dealing range. So we're looking here, look here, we look at 0.25. Once price breaks the 0.25 and reaches here, then we'll be looking for breakaway gaps. So there's this range and then there's this range. So we're not rushing to take a buy. Watch how price behaves here as well. Looking at this here to see if it becomes an order block, right? Watching to see if this becomes an order block. Let's put a time so we know exactly this what we're doing here. Gonna stay on the 1 minute just so you guys know. Huh? I think I told you. This PM silver bullet hour. Hmm. We're looking at this top here. So the range is from here to down here. Let me put the magnet for you. Now from here till down there. Right. We're gonna be looking for trades above the 50% or at the 0.32 level. Mm-mm. Okay, so we looked at this. It acted an inversion favor gap. This acted as an order block. That's so far. Price is showing bullishness. However, we are not rushing the trade. This is what you call tape reading. On the right, right. We're still watching. Watch how price goes above this high here. That's the next point of interest. Right. So we're watching this. Right. We want to see this act as a propulsion block. Right. Preferably, you'd want price to just touch the top of this or the very top of the wick and then go up. You don't want it to go past the mid. If it's aggressive, it shouldn't go past the midpoint of it. So the 150 to 1010 macro already finished. Long time. Okay, so look here. Okay, so this acted like an order block, like I informed you. This, right? Now the same thing I told you for ES, alright, is the same thing I want here. You can see? Yes. So this one here should be an order block. And the one on top of that should be a propulsion block. This one here. Are we looking? Yep. So we have 2 points of interest. You see? Amazing, right? Let's see what price does. It's all about the patience. You don't rush to take a trade because you want a reversal. When the market has been going down, why would you want to rush and take a reversal trade without having extra confirmations? That makes no sense. That's how you lose money. Look at where it closes. Look at where this candle closes. It's important. Okay, it closed below the midpoint of this one. So let's see what about the other one. It's also closed below the midpoint. Okay, this one here closed at the midpoint. So you can see how I'm utilizing all three of them to actually get an idea of who's strong, who's weak, who's gonna probably consolidate. See like how she's moving up. You see, look at this level. She hasn't broken past it. Watch her. See. So if you see any form of strength from her, it's an indication that the other ones are about to go very, very bullish. Or one of the other ones will go very bearish or consolidate a lot. So watch this level. Okay, see the next candle came exactly. So normally this would be a nice entry. Take a low risk entry, par, right? Put the stop loss just below here, 129, and the take profit. You're gonna put it right at the very top here, right? Low risk entry, right? So price came, disrespect the midpoint of this. Then immediately the next candle came up and this candle came down. So now you expect this midpoint to be of high resistance and the stop as well to hold price. That's a low. You can see that's a low risk entry. Look how much I'm risking. 128. How much I'm making. That's why I took the trade. So if the risk to reward is very good, why not take the trade? Yeah. So now we're holding 115 to make 427. Price stops me out. Only lost 115.50. Oh yeah, I didn't account for the commission, but you need to account for the commission next time. Look here. This candle closed, and then this one closed immediately, and then this one. So you see, once this one closed, me the next candle was supposed to be green and close above this level, but it didn't. It came down again. So this indication the price is still very bearish. Stop loss is about to get hit. Yebo. Look here. Mm-hmm. Price is still very bearish. Wait for the stop loss to get hit. Not forcing it. Your price does, because mind you, look at price. It stopped right at the top of it. Then there's this low here. I didn't consider that. There's this low here. Price stopped right at the very top of it. Stop loss hit. See? Low risk trade. See? Only lost $129. Now we sit and watch. You see how quickly I got told that nah, your trade is wrong. That's what you want. You want price to tell you, nah, bro, your trade is wrong. Okay, now we're looking at this low here. We're looking at this level as potential draw. The price already failed to close above this and remain above it. So we're looking at this low. We're looking at this week as well. And we're looking at this. Forget about this for now. Let's see what US 30. See what US 30 is doing. Consolidating. Just moving around, moving around. I'm moving around, moving around, moving around. Let's watch. Let's watch. Look here. Sometimes price will consolidate a lot if there's no there's no news. Look, you see this high. If price is gonna go down, it should hold it. Yes. It shouldn't come down and then go back up. If it comes down and then goes back up again, most likely going to consolidate a lot. Because look here, it broke, came, held it as support, tried, attempted, failed, came back in here, attempted to go, failed, closed below, closed inside. Now this one, where will it close? It closes about the 50% of this. You want the next candle not to go below that wick of that candle that closed above the 50%. See, look at the 50%. So it closed below the 50%. So now this candle, you don't want it to close above here. You want it to carry on going down. See here. Perfect. Watch. You don't want this candle to go back up there. This should remain. This should remain. Also to just consolidate. Now look, price is just consolidating. Looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of consolidation. Hmm. So what I have work here. Today I made one sale and one pass and debit check acceptance. Hmm. Now look, price is just consolidating. Now we're just watching. My stop loss was right here below this. Because I didn't want, you see, after this one went, where was it? Where's the price? Here. Oh, yes, price was here. You see, after this one came bullishly, I did not want price to go below this week. So it was a very aggressive what stop loss that I placed. Use 50% of the thing. Uh, use 50% of this week. You see, price the bodies respect the 50%. I'm looking at this level. Look at this week, the 50% of this week. The bodies are respecting it. They're not closing below it. You guys never saw it, but I'm seeing it, everything. I'm seeing it. Look here. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, I'm expecting this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Look at this. Then look at this candle. Price is failing to close below this candle. It's trying, but it's failing all the time. It's failing miserably, to be honest. But you're still looking here. Make it another color here. Again, the middle point of that. Looking at the 50%. Looking at this 50%. So price is just here. Yeah, that's why you see here I wanted price to start expanding aggressively. Price is gonna be consolidating. Look. You see this body it held. See here it held it. Now it's this consequent encroachment that does not want price to go down. See, I told you that this should hold price. It's held price. See, what the best price action should be trading. Looking here. Ba 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 ra ra. Ba 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 ra ra. Ba 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 ra ra. See, the body is just closed above. This one, yes, closed just below it. That's a good indication of continuation to the downside. Again, take note of the time, take note of the calendar. It's already 29 minutes. We've been here for 30 minutes already. That's crazy. See, 50% of this is holding price. It does not want to close below that. That's why price is consolidating. Then it's holding here. If it continues, it's gonna come for the slow. But it's not something what I would take because of the range. This one is consolidating to the downside. It wants to take this. Finally. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. This level is a very strong level. Very, very strong. It should act as a resistance now that price has broken past it. See, this level close below it. So this should act as a resistance now. Now look at this low. Once price closes, okay, look, price. I would expect price to touch this low, leave a breakaway gap, then carry on downwards. Normally, let's see. I think it's gonna leave the breakaway gap but not touch it. Let's see. Not high probability situations to trade, considering there's no news. Look at this. Yes, I'm looking here. Boom, touched it. See this gap here? I want it to remain open. Then I want price to attack this. That's what I would expect. But then it does this. Yep, price is still consolidating. Mm. This is very sloppy price action. You wouldn't want to trade in conditions like this. You touched it already, so what you want to do? Touch the 25% of this and then go down. Nonsense. Look here. See, it's close below this 50% range. So the algorithm is now registering this 50% range and the 75% here. So now the bodies are here. Lord. Watch the top. Then the top, the bottom. Boom, beautiful. See this? This is a beautiful trade in text and low. But the range is not enough to take it. Let's look here. The price action has shown me not to take a trade today. Because this trade showed me the price is not optimal to trade, and look at the way price is moving. Not the best day to trade it. Let's see gold. No, I wouldn't tell anyone to trade gold in this. Hmm. At 45, I'm leaving y'all. Can take this out now, but keep your eye on this range. I'm just taking it out, but I'm keeping my eye on this. Keep my eye on the 50% and to keep my eye on the 50%. Keep my eyes at the low here. Look here. Liquidity. This in here could be considered liquidity if price forms a double bottom and then takes the liquidity. It's likely a reversal will happen here, but if price shoots past it, it's gonna come for this low. If it consolidates in here, and at the time it reaches here, it could reverse. Yeah, I like it. Say I was weak. Um, just watch. Now imagine if you're trading with live money in these conditions. How would you trade in this environment? There would be a lot of frustration. Let's see what the 5 minutes is saying. See? A lot of frustration, right? Look, the 5 minutes, this came into this 5 minute saving. That's right. We're just looking here, keeping this in mind, keeping this low in mind, keeping this weak in mind. Yeah. Looking, looking, still looking here. Looking at this. Looking at this. Price came back above there again. Mm. Mm, 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 There you go. Watch how price we are using now. Hmm. Yeah, it's boring price action. Very boring. Want this to remain open. This range. Want this week to remain in here. If it goes further down, I want only an institutional order flow drill. Watch the slow. Okay. That would be an institutional order flow entry drill. No more price action. However, this one is yep. Just look. Watching. Yo, we're looking at this. Look at this gap. Yeah, just keep looking here. No, I still feel like sleeping right now. I think it's because I'm tired, we take work, and then I'm here. Okay, look here. This should behave as an order block if price closes above it. Awesome, bad. Hmm. This one must be the strongest one. Then there's the second one. And this is the weakest one. And this one is the second strongest one. Looking here. Oh, look at the wrong thing. Watching here. Exactly as I said, institution order flowed, left a breakaway gap. Wanted to close above this level. If it doesn't close, the next candle should touch the midpoint. It's already touched the midpoint, then go higher. Yes, that's good. I'm gonna take another buy, but I'll be more cautious now. But I'm thinking that this is still here. Let's look at this lows to see if there's a SMT. If there's a SMT, it could mean that it's gonna leave that liquidity there. Mm, Mm, yeah, yeah. You're looking, yeah? I'll tell you once it closes up, I don't want the price to go back below there. Yep, that should hold price now. You do not want to see price go below the 0.5. It's like now your brain should be like, okay, uh you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Look, uh you know what it is. If it does it again, if it comes in here, guys, forget about it. Because prices are really conservative, you can't get any worse than this. Look at this. Look again. Yeah, definitely not a condition to trade. It's not rushing down, it's not rushing up, it's just moving to the side. Just moving to the side. Hmm. Watch this. Still holding. Didn't want this, but I will take it. Still around here. Look at this now. And this. Still looking here. Oh, this is what bottom price action looks like. Looking here.
Your wife was asking. Your wife was asking where you are.
Yeah. This is like this is the type of price action that imagine if you take your trade and it's doing this. Yeah.
The wife was asking you. The wife was asking you. The next first started. The wife was
Let's look
asking you
here.
first.
Down here.
And then after the wife was asking you,
Imagine price K.
The wife asked you. The wife is asking because the children reminded her.
Look, lower low. All of them are going lower low. So it means there's no SMT. It means they're all aligned for the moment. So don't anticipate reversal. Let's look down here. Looking down here. Just I don't wanna say take this out. Because you get frustrated by the time price reaches here. Probably even get stopped out. On the low side here, everything has been sorted. The price can still do another clap. So you guys I'm going at 45. But here they still do to clap and this clap. Hmm. 41. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Look, told you by the time it reaches here, you'll be frustrated. He's the weakest one. Yeah. Trade the out suggest you sell from him. Oh. Hmm. Took the slow. Haven't taken the slow. Keep that in mind. Just marking that for you so you guys can see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Watch. Oh, this thing is holding price. It's just gonna consolidate. Hello, Anza. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, guys. Still here. Watch. This is low, lowest one. So it's the weakest one. Higher, low, higher, low. Watch. This is lowest one. So it's the weakest one. Higher, low. 44. Higher, low. I would prefer to like tape it for y'all like in a very good trading environment. Alright. This is taken. Yeah, bro. Nice start. Took it as well. Doesn't want to take this. Focus on the bodies as well. Respecting the zone. Not early on arterial, but price making liquidity, taking the liquid and then reversing. It was the second shot out of gold and seeing what's inside the second shot. The price will come and touch. Big enter. 50% of done. An impulsive trader would have taken that right there, 50%. And I told you before it happened, so you can't say, oh, he's lying. It's an easy 1 to 2. Make it less stressful, you know? 1 to 2. But even this, though it seems like a fast trade, can still be stressful. Let's consider the situation in the markets. Took this. Yeah, it is a very not so good market that I want any learner to trade. Because there's no news in the morning. In the evening, if price takes the high and low of the day, it's best to avoid the PM session. Because you often do this. That's a tip that I just gave you. Will it hit TP? 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 Oh, I said 45, but I just want to see if it's going to hit TP. So we have until like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It doesn't hit TP and it goes back and hits stuff like that. Anything will shake us. Will be impossible. Save a fair value gap here. There's a small one here. I don't know if you guys can see. My eyes can spot them. Watching this level. Yeah. See how glad I am for not taking a trade. But it's just what price is doing alone is stressful. Just handle yourself. Watch the small fair value gap. I'm watching with my eyes. I hope you guys can hear me and I'm not talking to myself. Took this lesson. Hope you guys took this lesson. I remember I used to watch one of the traders live stream. What was his name? Hydra. And he trades only breakers and inversions and like that. It's so nice. And then there's shadow trades. He trades one setup. But he can trade almost anything. Breakers, fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. Yeah. First is the role what allows him to showed humility. Yeah, he shows humility. Yeah, let's watch. Super season consolidating between students. Hmm. Hmm. Look at this. Yo, would you wait this long for a trade that like this? I, I, hey man, look. Hmm. Right, just watching it is making me sleepy. So, around there is better to feel like Watch. You watch. Get the time 250. With 250 to 310 macro, make TV go here. Look. Oh, stressful. I'm falling asleep with like this awful price action. Look, from the time it came, this is the range price has been in. Yeah. 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 Falling asleep while still reading here. For you guys, I'm sure you're probably falling asleep too. Uh-huh. 6 minutes, 8 minutes more, and then we bounce. Watch this favorite gap. Watch also this 0.25 of this week, this bigger one. Mm. Yeah. Now imagine I took the straight, and in a few minutes, 7, 6, I'll be leaving y'all. I would have left y'all until 4 though. Oh god, I'm not too sure about the trade. I've closed the trade. I don't mind closing the trade when I'm leaving if I'm leaving at that time. 6 minutes. Watch this favorite gap. Watch this. Yeah, just wait, guys.
What? Oh, the fish. Oh,
Watch.
okay. Okay.
Watch. Hello? Yeah, the big one. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm coming now. Hey guys, sorry, I was actually talking about the fish. Not talking about you all. I'm talking about giving the fish downstairs. Yo, hey, I'm doing something important now. Wait.